Hey everyone, it's David Passiak, and I'm going to talk to you about what is flow. So you've probably heard flow mentioned, or you may have come across Stephen Kotler and Jamie Wheel's book, Stealing Fire, and they talk about flow in the context of a massive 500% increase in productivity, and then you've got people like Joe Dispenza and the law of attraction, and they talk about flow in the context of mind over matter and quantum physics and this massive shift in energy and all that sort of stuff. And all of that is really great and cool, and I love that research. However, it's not particularly practical or useful for everyday life, and it's not useful for a typical average work environment. So that's what I'm interested in. And so I'm going to talk about flow in the context of your daily life. I'm going to talk about it in the context of how you can have more energy and focus and more sales and a bigger impact on the world and all these types of amazing positive benefits. So you can think of flow, one way of thinking about it is if you're familiar with the story The Wizard of Oz. So the Wizard of Oz, they've got the lion who lacks courage, and then there's the Scarecrow and the Tin Man who have no heart and no mind. And so we identify with that story because the heart, the mind, the body, we all these are all different aspects of who we are, right? And so, from my perspective, flow starts in the heart. It starts with empathy. It's your why. And of course, your why is also, it's the source of products. So you create products, you create services in an organization, you create offers because there's a particular pain point that you want to solve in the world, right? There's some sort of solution that you want to provide, and you discover what that solution is through customer development, through creating empathy and stuff like that. And so product development really starts in the heart. Then you go from the heart to the head, so that you can think of the visionary head, the telling stories. And so this is story, this is vision, this is innovation, this is also marketing. Okay, so when you go from the heart to the head, what you're doing is you're translating or communicating the functional and emotional benefits of your products and services. You are explaining how they're going to impact someone. So this is also, you can say it's your how. So you're going from why to how. And then next you go from how, of course, to what. And so you can think of the what in the context of the impact you want to have on the world. You can also think of that in the context of doing sales, because of course when you do sales you have this kind of visceral gut feeling, oh my god, I've got to change something, I've got to do something with my life. Now is the time where I need to act. Now is the time where I need to buy something. Now is the time where I have to impact. And of course that is also the flow of leadership, the physical courage, the integrity, the ability to get up on stage, the ability to get in front of groups. Of course, all this stuff is related. You cultivate empathy. There's ways in which you can learn how to unlock creativity and ideas that get bottled and stuck up inside. You pull those out. Then there's a way in which you can do mind mapping exercises and flush out the things that are most important, communicate simple, clear language, the stories, the vision, the innovation, the purpose. Then that feeds into the sales, the impact. When you build those relationships here, that feeds directly into the heart, right? So all this stuff is holistic. It's a holistic relationship between all of those things. And as all of those things are flowing together, as one goes to the next, goes to the next, goes to the next, then your life is in flow. Then you've started to build an exponential mindset. Then you start to have a sense of all the possible things that you can do throughout your life, throughout your day. Your future becomes more expansive, more visionary. You have a beautiful, incrediul view of what the world could be like. And when your inner life starts to flow, your outer life starts to flow. Success flows, happiness flows, and meaning flows. And to learn more, go to Passiak.com.